Hey Peekabloos! Today I have our RightStuf anime haul, though I guess it's more like just my haul and hence why Dan is not here. For those of you who don't know, RightStuf is an online anime store that operates here in the United States. They have anime, manga, plushies, figures, a whole bunch of different items. And every year around the holidays, they have a massive sale that lasts about a month. So of course I couldn't pass it up once again. And on top of all the sales, I was able to use a $4 off coupon code that one of you guys gave to me, so thank you! But now let's move on and open this box. So like with every order, they like to include a couple of advertisement cards, and this is this year's Happy Holidays card with Aldnoah.0. I've never seen this, so I don't really know anything about it, but boys look pretty cute. The second one is a regular advertisement for Blade and Soul, and another one I haven't seen, but these girls look pretty cute. So those are just the two cards that came in my order. Each box is a little bit different, but we're not here to look at the cards. We're here to see what kind of anime I picked up. So there were a few titles that were deeply discounted that I just couldn't say no to. And when I mean deeply discounted, I mean they were less than $10. Now, how good these series are, I don't know, I haven't seen them, but I couldn't pass them up for the price. The first one though is not an anime, it's actually a K-drama, and this is Finding Mr. Destiny. They used to have a lot more K-dramas on their site, and I picked up other ones such as Boys Over Flowers, and if you're into K-dramas, I'm sure you heard of that one, and that was like my gateway into K-dramas. So I don't actually know much about this. Again, I picked it up because it was really cheap, but it's apparently about this guy who owns a dating company and this girl who gets dragged into said dating company by one of her parents because of course they want her to get married, and then like hilarity and romance ensues. So it's kind of like a romantic comedy. So I will definitely check it out and see what it's like. So the next deeply discounted item that I got, and is also my first anime of the order, is Diamond Daydreams. Once again, I don't know much about the series, but again, I couldn't pass up the price. It was maybe $6-8 for a whole season, and it just says anime for girls and guys who like them. But it's about these girls who have just gotten out of relationships, and it's just kind of like their daily life, sort of a slice of life anime from what I can tell. But I did notice up here on the top it says Best Buy $39.99, which I definitely got it for a deal then, but I'm surprised to see a Best Buy sticker on here because that's never happened before. But I'm assuming because like our Best Buy has really cut down on their anime selection, so RightStuf probably just bought a bunch of old stock that Best Buy didn't think they could sell, and then RightStuf probably couldn't sell it either, so they sold it to me for a really good price, so now it's in my hands. The last really discounted item that I got, which was also under $10, is Quan. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's a series that I've kind of had my eye on for a while when I've been browsing RightStuf, because it's nothing I've actually seen anyone talk about, but I've seen it show up in their store quite a few times, and it looks interesting. It apparently is in a not so distant future where kids grow up with superpowers, but there's this order that is now in charge of the world, or at least the location where the story takes place, and they are out to eliminate all of these children, probably because they see them as a threat. But there is a big rescue mission that goes along, and it just seemed really interesting. I like some of those darker, sort of mysterious, and ones with mystical powers and all of that. So I'm really happy to see this go down to a really good price because it does only have 6 episodes. I don't know if that means they're like hour-long episodes or if they're only 30 minutes. The next item is the only movie that I picked up from my order, and again this one was less than $20 this time, which is still a great price for a Blu-ray, even a movie Blu-ray, where you only have like an hour, maybe 2 hours of film. But this is Children Who Chase Lost Voices. And it's another title that I've been wanting to pick up for a really long time. I really like the art style that is shown on the cover, but it's just one of those stories where a young girl gets transported to a distant place where she's not familiar with. It has strange creatures and all of that, and so it's kind of her journey into this new place. I don't really know much more than that, but I've heard that it is a good movie, so this is probably the first one that I picked up where I've actually heard some feedback from it. But if you couldn't tell by now, RightStuf sales are normally when I try to find new anime that I wouldn't normally pick up because it's just so unknown to me that I don't want to pay full price for. So that's one of the things that I really do like about these sales. And I mean, you're paying less money, so who doesn't like sales? The next series that I picked up is Ingo. And again, it's one I haven't seen, surprise, surprise, but it's apparently about this detective who was really great back in his day, but it's kind of controversial now how well he's perceived by the public. However, he was so good, I guess, in the past that he now has some sort of dark force after him. And again, it just follows the story of this detective. And since it's another mysterious anime, I was really interested in it, and so of course I had to pick it up. But moving right along, the next series I picked up is The Familiar of Zero, which I'm sure a lot of you probably already know about. You've probably already seen it or read the manga because it is one of the more popular series from my haul. But I've never seen it and I've never read the manga, so I've only heard about it. And because of that, I only picked up season 1 because I wasn't sure how good it was going to be. And even though it was at a pretty good price of around 22 or 23, I was also trying to keep my numbers down. So I thought I would give it a try, and then if I liked it, I could pick up more later because it is pretty easy to get. But I just thought it was interesting because, again, it has like a magical element to it, and the main character, Louise, is actually pretty bad at magic, and she ends up summoning a normal high school boy instead of a cool mythical creature like all of her friends. I thought it would be a cute series, and if you guys have seen this, let me know what you guys think, but no spoilers, guys. I don't want any spoilers on any of these because I haven't seen these, so no spoilers. And the last series I picked up was No Game, No Life. And this is the only one out of everything I picked up that I have actually seen, but still no spoilers because for those who haven't seen it, I don't want you spoiling it in the comments. But to continue with the magical, mystical theme, this story is about a brother and sister who kick ass at video games. Both of them are very clever despite their young age, and that really helps them when they get pulled out of everyday life and into a world where everything is a game. Playing games are everything to these people. They play them for bets, but they also do them to gather items or even figure out who will be the next ruler of their kingdom. So I really enjoyed this anime and I had to pick it up again, especially since it was on sale for like $23. I'm pretty sure nothing in my order went above $23, $25-ish. So I got quite a bit of my own merchandise for a really great price, and if you live in the United States, you get free shipping if you spend over $49, I believe, and then in Canada it's quite a bit higher. I think it's $200 and something. But if you're gonna grab a lot in these sales, you're going to be spending that much. I didn't quite spend that much, so luckily I'm not in Canada, but I did get free shipping. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of my small holiday sale from RightStuf, and if you guys picked up anything cool and interesting, I would also love to hear about that. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, Peekabloos!